Hi children, good morning. What we discussed in the last class? Arithmetic progression, isn't it? Nth term of an arithmetic progression. What is the nth term of an arithmetic progression? A plus an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. By using that today we can solve some problems. So write the first question. Find the number of terms in an AP 7, 13, 19, etc. 205. Find this number of terms in an AP 7, 13, 19, etc. 205. So you need to find out how many terms are there in the given AP. Okay, so for that first you write the given things. What is given? First term is given A equal to 7. What is D? D equal to 13 minus 7, 6. Okay, then what is given? Nth term is given an equal to 205. What we need to find out? Number of terms. N we need to find out. Okay, so for that we can use the formula, that is an equal to nth term of an AP, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute the values. What is an? An is given here 205. So 205 equal to what is a equal to 7 plus what is n? N is not given. So n minus 1 into d. What is d? D equal to 6. Okay, so now we got 205 equal to 7 plus n minus 1 into 6. So we need to find the value of n. So I am writing here n minus 1 into 6 equal to 205 minus 7. What is 205 minus 7? Equal to 198. 205 minus 7 equal to 198. So we can write n minus 1 equal to 198 by 6. 198 by 6. 198 by 6 equal to 33. So what is n? N equal to 33 plus 1 equal to 34. So now we got the number of terms n equal to 34. So write, therefore the number of terms in the given AP is 34. Clear? First we need to find out number of terms n. First term is given, common difference also we got, nth term also given, we need to find out number of terms. For that we need to use the formula an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, apply there and find out the value of n. So we got there are 34 terms in the given AP. Clear? Let us go to next question. Okay. So write the next question. If the third and ninth term of an AP are, if the third and ninth term of an AP are 4 and minus 8 respectively, 4 and minus 8 respectively. Our question is that which term of this AP is 0? Which term of this AP is given? So what is given? Third term is given. Third term means A3. A3 is given. How you will get A3? A plus n minus 1 into d. A plus n minus 1 into d. A plus what is n? 3 minus 1 into d. That you can write A plus 2d. Third term. And ninth term also given A9. A9 how you will write? A plus 9 minus 1 into d, that is a plus 8d. So in the question it is given that a plus 2d equal to 4 and a plus 8d equal to minus 8. 192. That's equation number 192. Solve it. By solving, that is 2 minus 1 we can do. Equation 2 minus 1. A minus a 0. 8d minus 2d, 6d equal to minus 8 minus 4 minus 12. So 6d equal to minus 12. Then what about d? D equal to minus 12 by 6 equal to minus 2. So now we got the value of d equal to minus 2. Then we can find out the value of a. If d equal to minus 2, substitute in equation 1, that is a plus 2d equal to 4. So what is d? Minus 2. A plus 2 into minus 2 equal to 4. Then what is a? A equal to 4 minus here 2 into minus 2 minus 4. So 4 plus 4, a equal to 8. So now we got d equal to minus 2 and a equal to 8. We got a equal to 8, d equal to minus 2. Okay, what we need to find out? Which term of this AP is 0? One term is 0. That which term? That we need to find out. For that, let us take an equal to 0. An equal to 0. So, if an equal to 0 means we know that an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. So we can write what is what is a equal to 8. So 8 plus n minus 1 into minus 2 equal to an 0. So n minus 1 into 2 minus 2 equal to minus 8. So n minus 1 equal to minus 8 by minus 2, 4. N equal to 4 plus 1 equal to 5. So we got the number of terms, that is n equal to 5. So we can say that fifth term of this given AP is 0. Clear? Okay. Then listen once more. It is given that third term of the AP is 4, A3. In a given AP, A1, A2, A3, etc. A3 is given. First, second term is not given. Third term is given, that is 4. And also ninth term. After that, ninth term is given. Ninth term is minus 8. Okay, that two things only given. Our question is that which term of the given AP is 0? In this given AP, one term is 0. That we need to find out which term is 0. For that, we can start from the given things. That is, A3 means third term. Third term we can use this formula, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. Otherwise, from this you will get A3 equal to a plus 2d. Directly you can write, because last class we told. A3 equal to a plus 2d. What is A4? A4 equal to a plus 3d. What is A5? A plus 4d, like that. Okay. A9 equal to a plus 8d. The subtract one, that is n minus 1. So A9 equal to a plus 8d. The value is also given. So we can write a plus 2d equal to 4, a plus 8d equal to minus 8. It is the given thing. Then while subtracting 1 from 2, solve these two equations. We got two equations. Solve these two. From these equations we will get d equal to minus 2. Common difference we got now. Then we can apply the value here in equation 1 or 2. In any equation you can substitute, then you will get the value of A. So now we got A equal to 8. That is, now we got first term and the common difference. Okay, first term equal to 8 and common difference is -2. And next we need to suppose that an, the nth term of an AP is 0, an equal to 0. Okay, so we can write an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Then substitute 8 plus n minus 1 into minus 2 equal to 0. Then while solving this we will get n equal to 5. Okay, so hence the fifth term of the given AP is 0. Clear? Okay. Then, so our next question, two APs have the same common difference. The difference between their 100th term is 100. Then what is the difference between the 1000th term? That is our question. Okay. So we can start first for the first AP. For the first AP we can write A100 equal to A1 plus 100 minus 1 into D. Okay, that we can write A100 equal to A1 plus 99 D. Put it as equation number 1. Okay, next for the second AP. That is A100 equal to A2 plus 100 minus 1 into D. That we can write A2 plus 99D. So now we got first one and first equation and second equation. Okay. And also it is given that since A100 minus A100, 100. It is already given in the question. Difference between the 100th term equal to 100. Okay, then substitute here. What is A100? First A100, A1 plus 99D minus A2 plus 99D equal to 100. Substitute the values. So this is in bracket. So how can we write this one? A1 plus 99D minus A2 minus 99D equal to 100. So plus 99D and minus 99D. Okay. So this 2 will give. What is remaining? A1 minus A2 equal to 100. A1 minus A2 equal to 100. Okay. So this one we can give us 3. Now we got A1 minus A2 equal to 100. So now what we need to find out difference between their 100th term. Okay. So we can write, I will rub here, okay. Now A1000 equal to A1 plus 1000 minus 1 into D. Okay, that is equal to A1 plus D. Okay, fourth equation. Then our fifth one, A2 plus 1000 minus 1 into D. That how can we write? Fifth one. Okay. So according to our second condition we wrote that is 1000th term, A1000 equal to A1 plus 1000 minus 1 into D, A1 plus 999D. Like that we wrote A1000 A2 plus 999D. Okay, next we can subtract. 5 minus 4, we can subtract. So how can we subtract it? 4 minus 5. What we will write? A1 plus 99D minus A2 minus D. Clear? So that is equal to, here these two equal to 0. What we will get? A1 minus A2. So we got, when subtracting 4 minus 5, we got A1 minus A2. Clear? So what we did first? Difference between their 100th term. So A100 we wrote first. For the first AP we wrote A100 equal to A1 plus 99D. For the second AP we got A2 plus 99D. Okay. So we given it as equation number 1 and equation number 2. And after that we solved it. 1 minus 2. What we got? A1 minus A2 equal to 100, because it is already given in the question. Difference between their 100th term equal to 100, it is given. So we applied that there. So we got A1 minus A2 equal to 100. A1 minus A2 equal, this is already given. A1 minus A2 equal to 100. So we form a third equation. So our next question, what is the difference between 1000 term? That is not given, that you need to find out. So for that we wrote here A1000. For the first AP we wrote A1000 equal to A1 plus 999D, and A1000 next also we wrote A2 plus 999D. 2 APs we, nth term of 2 APs we wrote. Okay, so that 1000th term of 2 APs we got now, that is 4 and 5. Then we need to find out the difference, that is our question. Find the difference between their 1000th term. Difference means A1000 minus this one, difference of these two. That we wrote 4 minus 5, that is A1, first one, A1 plus 999D minus A2 plus 999D. While opening the bracket we will get A1 plus 999D minus A2 minus 999D. So these two we will get 0. What we will get? Difference between these two AP, we will get A1 minus A2. Okay. Difference between their 1000th term we got A1 minus A2. Then come to your third equation. In third equation what we wrote? A1 minus A2 equal to 100. So using this third equation we can write using equation 3 we get A1 minus A2 equal to 100. Now what we got? Difference between the 1000th term also 100. Clear? Because we already got A1 minus A2. Difference between their 1000th term we got A1 minus A2. We know that A1 minus A2 equal to 100. So we can write A1 minus A2 equal to 100. Clear? So we can conclude that hence the difference between the 1000th, hence the difference between the 1000th term is 100. Hence the difference between their 1000th term is 100. So one more question we can solve. Okay, you understood this one? It's last question. So our next question, how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 5? How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 5? Okay, so what is the first 2-digit number divisible by 5? 2-digit number is starting from 10, isn't it? Is it 10 is divisible by 5? Okay, so we can take 10 is the first 2-digit number divisible by 5. So we can write first 2-digit number divisible by 5. 10. Our question, how many 2-digit numbers are there? So what is the last 2-digit number? Last 2-digit number divisible by 5. 95. 95 is the last 2-digit number divisible by 5. Okay, so we can form an AP by using this. How our AP? How it will come? 10, next 2-digit number 15, 20, etc. 95. Okay, this is our AP. So we need to find out how many numbers are there divisible by 5 means how many numbers are there in the given AP. Okay, so now we formed an AP. From this we can write 10, 15, 20, etc. 90, 95 is our AP. So what is A? A equal to 10. What is D? D equal to 15 minus 10, 5. What is AN? 95. What we need to find out? Number of terms n. Okay. Then we can use the formula nth term of an AP, AN equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Can apply the values. Okay, what is A? A equal to 10 plus n minus 1 into D, 5 equal to AN 95. So here you understood no how to form an AP. Our question is that how many 2-digit numbers are there divisible by 5? It is not given. So first 2-digit number is 10, starting from 10. So 10 is divisible by 5. So first term you can take as 10. So next 11, 12 like that. So next divisible by 5 is 15. The next 20 like this. What is the last 2-digit number? 99. Last 2-digit number is 99. 99 is not divisible by 5. So last 2-digit number divisible by 5 is 95. So like that we can form an AP. Then as usual we can continue the problem. We need to find out number of terms n. That is our question. How many terms are there? So A equal to 10, D equal to 5, that is from this AP we will get. So next you need to continue. Okay. So we can write n minus 1 into 5 equal to 95 minus 10, 85. What is n minus 1? 85 by 5 equal to 70. So n equal to 17 plus 1 equal to 18. N equal to 18 means there are 18 terms. Okay. So we can write hence there are 18 2-digit numbers are divisible by 5. Okay. Concluded, there are 18 2-digit numbers are there divisible by 5. Okay. So write it. So our last question, 5th question. Find the 10th term. Find the 10th term from the last of the given AP. 10th term from the last of the given AP. The AP is given that 4, 9, 14, etc. 254. Okay. So 4, 9, 14, etc. 254. What is our question? You need to find the 10th term. Note from here. From here, from the last, what is the 10th term? Okay. From the last, what is the 10th term? That you need to find. Clear? So for that, you write the given things. So for finding the 10th term from the last term, we can take A be the first term of the AP, D is the common difference, and L is the last term of the AP. A first term, D common difference of the AP, and L, you can consider L last term of the AP. So using this we can form a formula. So write it, nth term from the end. If the question is like that, so we can write one formula, nth term from the end. If the question is like this, means we can use this one, nth term from the end is L minus n minus 1 into D. This formula we can use, nth term from the end. Remember this, L minus n minus 1 into D. If the question is find the 10th term or 11th term from the end, we can use this formula, L minus n minus 1 into D. What is L? L is the last term of the given AP. So what is A here in the question? A equal to 4. What is D? 9 minus 4, 5. What is L? 254. Okay, what is N? 10. These all things given. Okay, so A N we need to find out. Therefore, 10th term from the end equal to, therefore 10th term from the end equal to L minus n minus 1 into D, that is equal to 254 minus, what is n minus 1? 10 minus 1 into D. D is 5, that we can write 254 minus 9 into 5. 254 minus 45 equal to 209. 209. So, here we formed a formula for this type question, that is nth term from the end. If we need to find the nth term from the end, means we can use the formula L minus n minus 1 into D. Okay. So, from the question we will get L equal to 254, A equal to 4, D is the common difference, that is 9 minus 4, 5. Then apply it, that is 10th term from the end equal to L minus n minus 1 into D, that is 254 minus 10 minus 1 into 5. Apply here the values, we will get 209. What does it mean? 10th term from the end of the given AP is 209. From the end, from right to left. Okay. From right to left, the 10th term is 209. Clear? Any doubt? This type question is very important. Find the 10th term of the given AP from the end or from the last. Use the formula L minus n minus 1 into D. It is the formula L minus n minus 1 into D. Okay. So today we solved 5 different types of questions from the arithmetic progression using the nth term. Okay. So in that exercise you can see that all the questions are different types of questions. Clear? So try to do that all questions. Okay. If you have any doubt in that question, you can ask me. So today we can stop here. That's all. Thank you.